So this video is not an easy video for me to make. I really struggled with making this announcement, coming to this decision, but some of you guys have been with me since the early days, since the other channels, and I feel that I owe you bare minimum an explanation on what is going on with me, with this channel, and what is going to happen in the weeks and months to come. And here we are. So there has been a lot of stuff going on in my life lately, really in the past year. And it has consumed so much of my time, my energy, and my concentration. And while I have tried to make this channel work as best as I could in spite of all of that, recent developments, and by recent I mean something that has taken place in the last month or so, has forced me to confront the reality of where I am in life right now, what my obligations are, and how this channel is going to fit into all of that. So let me just go ahead and tell you guys what is happening. I really don't like getting personal or talking about my problems because that's not what this channel is about. And you know, it's just the type of person I am. I try not to delve into my own issues, but I have to just come clean and be honest with you guys. I owe you that much. So, for some time now, I've been taking care of my grandmother for the last few months. And it has been a really draining and really taxing experience. I have had issues sleeping. I have had stress issues. And that has impacted my drive for doing this, for doing YouTube. My creativity has just been shot by all of this. I mean, I am just expanding so much mental energy to taking care of my grandmother and the stuff going on in my personal life that I don't have anything left to do YouTube. And every time I try to make things work to where I can incorporate this YouTube channel into my life, it just seems like something else comes up that gets in the way of that. And that's what's happened in the last month. So my grandmother, who I've been taking care of, has had cancer twice in her life. And she beat the cancer both times. Thank God for that. But one time, when she was battling cancer, she was having to take radiation treatment for her first cancer. And we learned just in the last month that the radiation she took for that cancer has now caused her to develop a new kind of cancer. So, treatment to defeat one cancer led to another cancer. Go figure. A very rare cancer, a very aggressive cancer that goes by the name of angiosarcoma. The doctors said that only 1 in 1,000 people actually get this cancer. Her surgeon said that my grandmother was the first patient he has had to get this type of cancer. And her cancer doctor has only encountered 3 people to get this cancer, including her, in like 25 years of practicing medicine. Even with the chemo treatment that she is currently undergoing right now, she has only a 50-50 chance of surviving in the next 5 years. This diagnosis, as you can imagine, has just been devastating for her, and it has required me to focus even more of my time to her. I mean, I have to run her errands for her. I have to take her to the doctor. And she doesn't make it easy. My grandmother is a very independent person, a very strong-willed person, and a very stubborn person. And sometimes I have to argue with her to get her to take care of herself, to let me handle certain things that she is no longer capable of handling, either physically, mentally, or emotionally. And while obviously she is the one dealing with the cancer, she's the one that clearly has it worse off. Being, for all intents and purposes, as her caretaker, it's still really taking its toll on me. Mentally, physically. It's draining. That's the best way I can describe it. And so because of that, I knew that for my own mental and emotional well-being, something had to get cut out of my life. Something has to go because it's just all too much. So that's why it's hard for me to say this, but I have to be honest with you guys, and I owe you an explanation. I can't keep doing this channel. I have been trying to work on new content for you guys, but with everything going on, I just can't do it. I can't focus on the content. I don't have the time I need to put into it in order to make it something that I would feel is good enough to put out. And I'm just tired. I'm tired all the time. I'm drained all the time. And so I can't give this channel the time and the energy that it needs to be successful. And if I can't do that, if I can't make it work, then I'm just going to have to put this channel on halt for the foreseeable future. Now, that doesn't mean that the channel is going anywhere. That doesn't mean that I'm leaving YouTube or social media altogether. But it does mean don't expect anything new for a long time. For at least probably the majority of this year, if not longer. And in the meantime, I will be trying to work on stuff for when the channel does come back. And I can give you guys more of my energy, my time, and my creativity. But that time in my life is not now. And that time is not going to be for a while. And look, if you guys don't want to wait, or you feel slighted in some way by all of this, then you're free to leave the channel, obviously. And I understand that 100%, no hard feelings. But I'm still going to be here when the time is right. But right now, my time and energy is needed elsewhere. And it is what it is. Related to that, I have also frozen the Patreon account because if I'm not going to be putting out any content, then there is no way I should be receiving financial support from you guys because I'm not putting out any product in exchange. So the Patreon will be frozen as well. I'm putting that aside until I can properly focus on the channel and give you guys a product that's worth paying for. I'm still going to be on Twitter. The link to that is down below. And of course, you can leave a message on my channel page in the discussion section if you want to keep in contact with me. I will be checking that stuff at least once a day. But yeah, this is where we are. This is where I am. And I don't like it. I'm sorry. But I have to make this decision. So, that being said, I ask that in regards to my grandmother and my family, keep us in your prayers and your thoughts. And when the time comes, when the time is right, I will be back. Thank you guys for your continued support over the years, over the struggles and the trials. And hopefully, a brighter day is coming. Hopefully we will get to where we want to be. Again, I apologize. I hope you guys understand. But yeah, thank you guys. Hopefully I'll see you later. And I love you.